This is the one I've been looking for. Yeah. Oh, better situate this just right. Okay. Press these. Make sure these are all pushed back. I'm going to line that up like that. And kavoink. Now if I want, I could adjust this just a little bit because I can see where the tabs are in relation to the middle of that because the joist was right there, right? I want to give it enough. I'm hoping not to get rambunctious with this one. Man, I'm afraid to hit it really super hard for fear I'm going to poke a hole up here. The sheetrock is 50 years old, remember? And if I'm not watching it, I could push a whole section of it up. That would not be good. That's not part of the video. That's not part of the project, is it? No sirree. It's not. There. Oh. Thought I had it. There it is. Hey. Come on. Okay. Guess I've got to move around and get to this next one. Okay, come on. It doesn't want to. It'll stay snapped. If I get another one in, it should stay snapped. Okay. Okay. Stay up there. I need like 5 hands. What I need. See? Come on. I don't need the last one giving me fits, do I? There. That's up. Now I can get this other one. I think. Into place. Check this one now. I haven't done this one over here yet, have I? There's little knots there, and the reason why I know that is I read the directions. Oh, I know there's a groove right there to get it popped up into place. And that, it seemed loose at first. That's because I didn't get it all up there nice and flat. Had I had 5 hands up here, I guess I could have all in one go. Whew. My neck is sore. I'm going to need a neck rub at the end of the day. A back rub, something. Okay. You know what? I think it's time to go up in the attic. You know what? Before I get up in the attic, I'm going to fix this light here. And remember, I said there's a joist right there. And I've got a scratch awl here. And this is kind of tinny material. So my thought is, I'm just going to hold that up there and take my hammer. Uh-oh. I'm glad you know where my hammer is. What happened to it? I got a nail bag here with nothing in it. How'd that happen?
Hey.
I'm working down on the floor and forgot my hammer. My trusty assistant is here, as always, to help me with my project. Thank you very much. Oh, be careful with plastic there. Okay, now I'm going to push that up, and I'm going to tap that. Okay, that went through. That went through there just like butter. Now, I don't want you to see this, I guess. Well, I'll get it. I'm just going to set my screw up there. Now I'm going to push up on that, and I'm going to screw this in. Now let's see. I don't think I'll need my drill. I think I can just do it manually. Because right there at that edge, I was about 3/8 of an inch, a half an inch away from the joist there. Okay, so that screw is going in a little bit before it hits the stud, and kaboom! Snug as a bug in a rug. I like that. Because remember, these other two brackets were not holding. And I've got a bracket here that's not in all the way, and you know, I don't need that bracket anymore. I could just leave it here, but it might start shaking around. So I'm just gonna undo it, and there it is. I don't need that bracket anymore because I've got that screw to hold it. Now you saw how I was using my screwdriver to push up right there. See that little nib right there? That's what I was hitting when I was pushing those tabs in. I pushed it right there, right like that. And then it pushed, and this is on a slide, and there was a notch in there, and it slid it up just like that, and then this kind of pressed and bent, you know, kind of pushed like that right on the sheetrock, and then this goes up, doink, in that notch in the can. If you don't have that in the notch, you're not going to get it snug. All right, that's what's holding the brackets and the lights into place. So make sure you get those in there. Okay, well that's the completion of that portion of the project. I was going to get up in the attic. It's getting kind of late in the day, and so I did some cleanup and I did some prep work for the trim pieces on here. I had to screw some little clamps on it and all that kind of stuff. I'll show you that on the next video if you care to keep watching. Okay, so I've cleaned up and I'm ready to skedaddle out of here. The next thing I've got to do tomorrow morning, it's get up in the attic time. Whenever you need to work in an attic, it's always best to try to do that first thing in the morning if you can. Okay, depending on the weather and time of year and all that. Okay, so first thing in the morning, I'm up there. I've got to connect all this stuff up there together. I've got a junction box for the light switch to do. I've got a junction box for the power. And then I've got all these can eyeball lights to wire up in there, okay? That's going to be a good one. Plus, you know what? If you want to see some of that stuff, I guess I'm going to have to haul my camera up there, my construction light up there, and a few other things, all to bring it to you. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.